airplane, knocking them. They're not as good as the 172, I don't think, but it really depends on the individual. It's a nice aeroplane. I passed my pilot's license in one. Drop down there, look. One of the things I don't like about it is it's got fuel to tap down there. So you've got to reach down to change tanks. You don't have a position where you've got one position and you can just feed with both tanks. You literally got to put it on the left tank or the right tank. You've got to change it on that. That has got 3 positions. Off, left tank, right tank. So you've got it. That's your little metal tab. You can't accidentally turn it off while you're flying along. You're not supposed to be able to anyway. No, I'm sure someone's done. So I'm going to take this one up for a spin in VR and compare the two. It's only got one door, you might notice, just there. Haven't got a door on this side. It's got that little tiny window. Brake is there. Little handle there. Press the knob with your thumb and lower it. And then away we go. Same size engine as the 172, and again, you can't go with 4 people and full tanks. You've got to have half tanks if you want to go with 3 people. It's a very good learner plane, it's very safe. I'm going to take off on the grass, I think, today, because it's nearest. So I've turned the weather off, and we've got perfect conditions. Which unfortunately is something we can't do in real life. That was my flying club over there, by the way. We're at Shoreham in West Sussex. This is very near Brighton on the south coast. That's the River Ada, I believe, just ahead of me there. So I'm going to turn around, take off on the grass, and I'm going to put some flaps because I'm on the grass actually. 2 stages of flaps. Full power. Really, really easy aeroplane to fly. Again, our airspeed is similar to the 172. Got to get up at least 50, 60 knots. There's 50. Start putting back pressure on, and we crawl slowly into the sky. I'm not going to lower the flaps just yet because the aircraft will sink quite considerably when you bring the flaps up. So I'm going to wait till we get to 200 feet before there's the height, look, just coming up to 200 feet. I'm going to raise one stage, feel that bit of sink there. 70 knots in the climb, just over. I reckon bring the last stage of flaps up. There we go. Wow, I've not flown one of these for ages. It feels so slow. Still doing 70 knots, we're crawling up to 700 feet now, and we're going to turn over the coast and head down to Brighton and back. So we did a right one turn, come back, here we are. To 100 knots now. There's Shoreham there on our left. Okay, we can level off. Bring the RPM back to the RPM down there to about 23, something like that. Then we'll trim and wheels down there on this. The big handbrake lever there on the floor, that's the flat lever. And we have a white arc around the outside between 40 and 85 knots there. That is the flap limit range. You can't put the flaps down when you're going over that speed. Like I said, I much prefer the Cessna 172, but it's still a good plane. They've been used for many years. They're very safe. They're a very stable aeroplane. You're unlikely to kill yourself with one unless you do something wrong. So here we are coming down Shoreham Docks on our left. Power station chimney there. As you can see, you've got pretty much the same layout. You've got airspeed indicator, artificial horizon, altitude indicator, altitude, compass in the middle, and your turn and slip, and your up and down meter. Up here we've got a temperature thermometer, tells us the outside air temperature. We've got our magnetic compass there. Our other gauges are down here. Fuel left, oil, fuel pressure, oil pressure, and the other fuel tank there. We've got a nice row of chunky switches there, fuel pump, landing lights, navigation lights, master switch, that sort of thing. Coming to the end of Shoreham Docks there, there's the lagoon look, Port Slade, Hove, that old banger thumping along. Yeah, there's bright here on the nose. There's a bit of a comparison anyway between the two. Low flying rules, we can't fly over the town unless we are at 1,500 feet, so we're only at 1,000 feet. So we're going to go up a bit, some more power if we want to go uphill. Not that we've got a great deal. Both this 161 Warrior and the Cessna 172 have a 160 horse engine, flat 4-cylinder, air-cooled, either Lycoming or Continental. Continental is incidentally made by Rolls-Royce, so they're pretty good engines. Even the Lycoming is good. You know, it doesn't matter which one. Both very good engines. Exceeding a rate 1 turn there. If you look at the attitude indicator, see the very top, those little white lines either side of the top, they're 10 degrees each. So there's 10 degrees left, 20 degrees left, 30 degrees. Now rate 1 turn is 15 degrees, that's about there, in the middle there. And your turn and coordinator there, see the wing tip is on the left. Let's get it level. That's level, and when it's on the position on the right hand side there, that should be a rate 1 turn, which will give you a 360 turn in 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute turn and what's a coordinator. Okay, well, that was fun. Let's take this thing back and get the 172 out again. And we're going to start talking about the exercises in the book. colleges, if you're learning to do your private pilot's license, they will encourage you to spend lots of money on all kinds of different things. And the textbooks, of course, are jolly useful because you can read them at home. And I'll be introducing you to that book. I'll be showing you the book, and we'll be going through each exercise. Mainly in the 172, although no reason you can't do it in this if you wanted this one. The 172, incidentally, is free with Explain 11. This one is an add-on. You've got to buy this. It's $20, something like that. Much cheaper than my flying lessons. I was paying, this is going back 20 years, I was paying $150 an hour for the instructor as well, the aeroplane, the landing fees, the fuel. Spent a fortune, but you're learning it for free. So you can learn it in this or the 172. I recommend the 172 myself. Okay, we're going to radio the tower, we're going to call them for rejoin, tell them who we are, we're ready to come back in, we're at Power Station Chimney, they'll go, oh yeah, okay, you can, and we'll give you joining instructions, and we're going to come on to all that later. Okay, but I'm just going to go straight in and land on the grass where we started off. I want to put some flaps down, but we're going too fast, so I'm going to raise the nose, cut the power, and wait till we come down into the white arc, which is almost there. There we're at the top of the white arc now. Raise the flaps one stage. There's one stage. I can raise another stage, 2 stages. There we go. Just sit here at 60 knots. She'll come down quite steep. I should put the carburetor heater on. There's a carb lever there, which should be pushed down. You see, just to the right of the red mixture screw. That diverts the hot air through the carburetor. I haven't got a mouse in VR because it drives me mad. I have to come out of VR to do that, to click on things. So we would have our carburetor heat on at this stage for about 30 seconds and then take it off just to make sure there's no ice in the carburetor. Brakes are off, undercarriage is down a bit, mixture's fully rich, temperatures and pressures in the green, ammeter showing positive charge, suction is in the green, hatches and harnesses are all secure. 70 knots on the approach, controlling the descent with the power, although not so much as on the larger aircraft. You don't have a tremendous amount of control over that. You can fly the Spitfire, of course, you pull the power back and it just drops like a brick. So we're maintaining just under 70 knots. Airspeed is critical here. It is the critical one. You do not want to fly too slow and stall a wing this low to the ground. Chances of recovery are negligible, so we keep it above the stall at all times. Stall in this aircraft is, let's just don't go below 60, okay? We'll find the stall when we do stalling. So we've got 80 knots there, that's quite fast. So we don't actually let the aeroplane land. What we do is we raise the nose, try and keep it flying just above the ground. Not too high, don't let it land. Don't, oh! Keep it off, keep it off. Now I've got the back wheels down now. Keep the nose off. Now brakes on aeroplanes are generally rubbish. Okay, so we don't use them unless we have to, because they get really hot and then they fail. So we certainly don't use them for braking on landing unless we're having an emergency and we're running out of runway. We like the aeroplane to just slowly roll to a halt. So I put all the flaps down, pull the stick right back, so the elevators on the tail are right up and it's just going to slow down and stop on its own. That's the plan anyway. And I use the brakes for manoeuvring, taxiing. I can use a bit of brake now. Onto the tarmac runway. Now we stayed on the one tank the whole time, but we should change tanks every 15 minutes in this aircraft. You must remember, otherwise one wing gets very light and the other one's very heavy, and the thing's going to want to roll around all the time. So you have to. That's another reason I prefer the 172. We just put it, set the fuel gauge to both. Forget about it. It's easy to forget to change tanks on this aircraft. Okay, we can raise the flaps now to stop them from getting damaged. And we try and follow the yellow line in the middle of the taxiway. It's actually a bit fast here, actually. Sorry about that. Just generally try and follow the yellow line. Watching our wing tips on both sides, don't hit anything. Shouldn't be anything here high enough to hit. So now I've had a brief introduction to the Cessna 172 and the PA28. As you can see, they're very similar. Some people prefer these. I prefer the 172. Helicopters as well. I'll teach you how to fly helicopters later. They're fun. I don't have a helicopter license, I just learned on the flight simulator. Brilliant, really good fun. Super expensive if you want to do it for real. You have to be very rich. You notice when I'm taxiing, I've got the stick right back all the time. Shoreham Airport. If you ever watched The Crown series on Netflix, this was London Airport. You know, all those scenes. It's been in Poirot as well. It's very old 1930s sort of building that they seem to like it. So they do a lot of filming here. Art Deco, that's what they call it. Okay, so we pull that stick down there to put the brakes on, which I believe is D on the keyboard. And then we turn the avionics master switch off and the radios are off before we pull the red plug, slide it all the way back, and that will stop the engine. We would then turn it off on the key, which is down there.